Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the 10 unchanging principles of security administration. These principles have stood the test of time and are crucial for anyone involved in network security, from seasoned professionals to everyday users. We're talking real-world practical advice here, folks. No marketing fluff, no buzzwords, just the essentials you need to know to keep your data safe and your network secure. So, buckle up, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get into it. This is going to be a deep dive, but I promise, by the end of this video, you'll have a rock-solid understanding of these principles and how to apply them in your own digital life. It's all fun and games until your data gets breached. Proactive security measures are a necessity, like wearing a seatbelt in a car. The same goes for your digital life. A clear security policy is your digital foundation. Without it, you're building on sand. Be proactive, be prepared, and have a solid security policy in place. Okay, let's be real for a second. Nobody likes a complicated system, right? If security is a pain, people will find ways around it. The key is balancing security and usability. Keep things simple and avoid unnecessary complexity. The easier the rules, the more likely they are followed. You know those annoying software update notifications you get all the time? The ones you usually just click, "Remind me later on?" Yeah, those are actually pretty important. Security updates are like the vaccines of the digital world. They protect your system from known threats and vulnerabilities. Neglecting them is like playing Russian roulette with your data. Hackers and malicious actors are constantly finding new ways to exploit weaknesses in software. Security updates patch those weaknesses, making it much harder for the bad guys to get in. So, the next time you see that update notification, don't ignore it. Take a few minutes, install the update, and thank your past self for taking the time to secure your digital life. Think of it like this. You wouldn't just put a Band-Aid on a gaping wound and call it a day, right? You'd clean the wound, disinfect it, and then apply the Band-Aid. Security patches are kind of like that Band-Aid. They're essential, yes, but they're not a magic solution. You need to address the underlying vulnerabilities first. This means having strong passwords, using a firewall, and being mindful of phishing scams. It's about creating a multi-layered defense system for your network. Don't just rely on patches as your only line of defense. Take a holistic approach to security, addressing all potential weaknesses. Remember, security is not a one-and-done deal. It's an ongoing process of identifying and mitigating risks. So, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay protected. In the digital world, complacency is not an option. Threats are constantly evolving, so your security measures need to evolve as well. This means constantly monitoring your network for suspicious activity. Think of it like keeping an eye on your bank account. You wouldn't just check it once a year and hope for the best, right? You'd regularly review your transactions, looking for anything unusual. Event logs are your friends here. They provide a record of everything that's happening on your network, giving you valuable insights into potential security breaches. So, make it a habit to regularly review your event logs. Look for any red flags, any anomalies that could indicate a problem. Remember, the sooner you detect a threat, the less damage it can do. Let's face it, folks, password 123 just isn't going to cut it anymore. We're talking about sophisticated bots and brute force attacks. Your passwords are the keys to your digital kingdom. A strong password is like a good lock on your front door. Use a combination of letters, numbers, and special characters. Consider using a password manager to store your passwords securely. Chapter 7. A well-organized network is like a well-oiled machine. Everything runs smoothly, efficiently, and securely. A messy, disorganized network, on the other hand, is a breeding ground for security risks. Keep track of all the devices connected to your network. Know who has access to what, and regularly review user permissions. A little bit of network hygiene goes a long way. Remember that security policy we talked about earlier? This is where it comes into play again. A clear, well-defined policy provides the framework for good network management. So, don't let your network become a free-for-all. Take charge, implement strong management practices, and reap the rewards of a secure and stable network. Ever notice how those tangled messes of wires and cables always seem to cause the most problems? The same principle applies to networks. The more complex your network, the more potential points of vulnerability there are. Simplifying your network architecture can significantly enhance security. It's like decluttering your digital life. Get rid of any unnecessary devices or services and streamline your network configuration. This not only reduces the attack surface, but also makes it easier to manage and monitor your network. Plus, it just feels good to have a clean, organized digital space, doesn't it? Remember, complexity is the enemy of security. Keep it simple, keep it clean, and keep it secure. Let's face it, folks, in the digital world, there's no such thing as 100% security. It's not about eliminating risk altogether, it's about managing it effectively. Risk management is about identifying potential threats, assessing their likelihood, and implementing measures to mitigate their impact. It's about making informed decisions based on the specific risks your network faces. This is where that comprehensive security policy we keep talking about comes in handy again. It helps you identify your assets, assess potential threats, and develop a plan of action. Remember, security is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about constantly evaluating your risks, adapting your strategies, and staying one step ahead of the bad guys. Don't get me wrong, technology is awesome. Firewalls, antivirus software, intrusion detection systems, powerful tools in the fight against cyber threats, but they're not a magic bullet solution. The human element is still the weakest link. Train your users, enforce strong passwords, and regularly review your security policies. Remember, security is a team effort. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech insights. Remember, security is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay ahead of the curve. Stay secure, and we'll see you in the next video.